right, so when we're doing this round pen work, a key element to understanding how you will achieve success in this style that I present is to understand that your intention matters tremendously. As simple as a person can say thank you with absolutely no thankfulness, or a person can say it with a ton of thankfulness. How you're moving forward in life is an intention, okay? And the energy that we give off can be felt by everyone around us. So while I'm asking him to do things, I have 4 basic intentions that need to be a priority in this work. And the 4 different intentions are draw, drive, praise, and it's not for you. Okay, and what I find is that these 4 intentions create a mindfulness that allow a horse to understand how to think under pressure, but yet still become a well-rounded and balanced mover in the round pen. And that this skill becomes a philosophical understanding that you can take through life with a horse. Now, as I'm describing this element in regards to these 4 intentions, I want to try to project the energy into the space and be as dramatic as I would if I was trying to get someone to understand me playing a game of charades. So when we work on draw, I first create an energy in myself that is inviting the horse to come with me, and if he does not respond to that, then I'll apply a little pressure. I move with an intention that is trying to be clear on the outside of my body, and then if I don't get a response, I apply a pressure. So this is the basic draw work that we would start with any horse we worked. Predominantly when a horse comes in the round pen with me, draw is my priority, because most horses come in here somewhat fearful to pressure and they're not necessarily thinking about hooking on. Now we have the drive, okay? Which drive would then be that my intent starts to move towards him, and the pressure in my aid is now backing up that intention. So I project the life at him, and my thought is for him to move away, and I want to feel him do that with effort. So it's not for you is as simple as the definition sounds. What I want the horse to know, so the energy in me is saying nothing to him. So if my energy is not moving, I want him to know that this is not for him. So whether I shake the flag beside him, or under him, or over top of him, that he would be aware of the pressure, but he's not fearful of it, and he recognizes that the pressure is defined by him moving from me. So that's really what our goal is I want to get to a place where my horse understands the difference between pressure they should move away from and pressure they should not move away from, and the uniqueness is that when pressure draws them to my intention, then they can look and read me to know the difference. And then the final one is praise. That I have the ability for him to feel the unique difference. So I'm filling this stick with the intent that I want. Most of the time what people do is they will allow the stick to be filled with the intention the horse has regarding their fear. And this is where a lot of trouble comes. So the horse gets nervous of it, and then we want to take it away because we're allowing the horse's energy to fill this thing. And that's really what creates spooks in the world, is because we're allowing the horse to define how to deal with the environment. So these 4 intentions, or playing with these 4 intentions, remember, drive, draw, praise, and it's not for you, and this one is praise, allows to create a well-roundedness within our horses, that they can accept the touch of pressure, they can understand what's for them and what is not, they are willing to commit to you when you ask, and then they're also aware to move off when you say. Good. Okay, so now as we're moving him off, there needs to be a recognition that as we ask for motion, he would move. And as we ask for draw, we would receive it. Predominantly, these are all intentions. And we can mix these up, thinking of the energy of trot and then playing with my pressure. Playing with the trot, the walk, the trot, the canter. And at any point, changing the energy and envisioning that I want him to come to me. And then playing with it's not for you, and playing with praise. Soon the horse should understand the difference between what is for them and what is not. And the key to this exercise is that it soon allows a horse to understand that they can go through life and begin interpreting pressures through your lens instead of their own. The advantage here is that you have a far superior ability to dictate how to deal with pressures than a horse would. A horse's nature will always cause them to think about fleeing first, and our nature has a more logical presentation. So this is where there is a great advantage between what the horse brings to the table and what we bring. This advantage is to the human. And so those are a summary of the 4 different intentions.